Okay, working out of this book today, and I'm just going to go live with it. Probably don't take any questions or anything like that. But it opened up by saying the most commonly used turnarounds to the one chord are based on famous 1-6-2-5-1 progression. In the key of C major, this would be C major 7, A minor 7, D minor 7, G7. And back to C. This progression is entirely diatonic, meaning it's in the key. Like in the key of C, you have C major, D minor 7, E minor 7, F major 7, G7, A minor 7, B minor 7 flat 5, and then it's back to C. That's diatonic, meaning all the chords are in the key. Of course, the chords could have some modification or some extensions and still be diatonic. For example, C6-9, still in the key of C, no, A minor 11, still notes in the scale. D minor 9, still notes in the scale. G13, still notes in the scale. Since the turnaround happens when the melody is inactive, most jazz players use some chromatic alterations or reharmonizations during the turnaround to make things a little bit more interesting. Let's check out some actual recorded examples. This is example 2-1 from the recording of an improvisation, improv by Joe Pass, and he does this G major 7 or B minor, E7, A minor 7, D7. So he's going. That's a Joe Pass turnaround. So if he's in the key of G, Misty. Just like that. All right. It is a standard turnaround in the key of G major. The G in 1-6-2-5-1 would be G major 7, E minor 7, A minor 7, D7, G. Notice that the first chord has two possible names, G major 7 or B minor 7. Either this or that. Joe Pass's line will fit perfectly over either chord. It could have a turnaround that goes. Or you can have a 3. And instead of having an E minor, you can have an E dominant. So you could alter the chords from a minor sound to a dominant chord sound. Okay, the next chord is the E7, which I just spoke about, is an alteration of the 6th chord. All right, so the 6th chord is, like if you know your number system would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? So this would be 6, some type of E chord. 2 would be some type of A chord. 5 would be some type of D chord. 1, 3, some type of 3 chord. So G is built on a major, A minor, B minor, C major, E minor, all right? So that's, okay, so it goes on to say that although the recording definitely has a B minor 7 chord, the 3 chords substituting for the 1. The next chord, E7, is an alteration of the 6th chord, making it into a secondary dominant chord, the 5 of the 2 chord. So it's going to the 2 chord. So instead of making it a minor, going to the 2 chord, they made it a dominant. Now they call it a subdominant going into the 2 chord. This introduced a chromatic note, which would be G sharp. Instead of having the G, you have that now. Okay? Then it goes to say the 2 chord is unaltered because it's an A minor 7, but the 5 chord is altered. It's now a D7 flat 9 because it went flat 9 right there. So just like that. La do do dee do do be do da da do dee do dee da 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 do dee do da do do dee. Got this, the 3rd, flat 9, 5, flat 7. All right. So that's example 2-1. And example 2-2 is also from Joe Pass using a similar harmonic scheme, but in the key of F. So we have, this will be the, and then, so it has F major 7, D7, G minor 7, or, yeah, going to the F major 7. So what song will we have? Two, three, 4, 2, 3, turn around. Wait. See that? I think he's going, which is like a diminished. That's the flat 13, the 3rd, flat 9, flat 7. So like that. Doing a turnaround, I just put an A. La boo dee dee doo boo boo boo. I like that. Nice. Going to the flat 3, 5th of G minor. It's like a G minor 9. Let's see what's happening here. Hello? This is completely live, so. All right, go back. All right, so I'll go again, like a turnaround A minor, D7, G minor, C7, flat 13, flat 9. So you have, that's A minor, then that's G minor. It's like a B flat major 7 arpeggio if you can hear that. And we know that diminished. Oh, going to the third of F. So notice that what Joe Pass used on the second measure of the first example is used again in the first measure of this example. The 5 chord has 2 alterations. It has the flat or the sharp 5 or the flat 13 we call it, or we can have the flat 9. So when you play that, it's got the third of C7, the flat 9 of C, the flat 7 going to, so you have, so if I'm playing I was playing Girl from Ipanema. And you got your G minor right here. And somebody used this turnaround. I messed that up. Just like that. Really, really nice. Okay, so he has the flat 13 and the flat 9. Okay, now, example 2-3 comes from Joe Pass again, but it's in the key of B flat. And he plays this line right here. I don't like this line too much, but this is what he plays. It's a C. All right, that's the line. He has an E natural in there where he's going D minor to a G13. Right here. Just like a chromatic line. That's not one of my favorites, so I'll pass over that one. All right, so the E natural in the first bar could be analyzed as the 13th of the G, but really it's just a part of a chromatic enclosure of the E flat in the next bar. So it's going from D minor 7 to, that's what they're doing. So they're saying don't think of it like a 13 chord, just think of it as an enclosure where it's going. So what is this? C, start on a C. So what do we got? Some Misty, right? That's what he has. Okay, so the E natural, right, talked about that. Now, example 2-4 comes from Wes Montgomery, solo in the key of C. So let's see. he's playing. That's what he has. So going down to the flat 9 of the you see that B flat triad in there over the A. Then they go line. Right there. I'm gonna do it again. So I like those turnarounds. So going up a D minor, flat 9. I mean sharp 9, flat 9. I like that. I like how you do it. So I want to. I like that move. Very sweet. You see how it's going right through the changes. Going down to the flat 9 of A. So flat 13, the third, back to the flat 9, D minor. It's almost like it's got almost like it's going to a D flat, D flat 7, which is the tritone of the G. So those are nice lines. Okay, that's example 2-4. It has okay. Now I played that example for you, and I'll play it one more time because I like the way it sounds. Right? It has a similar harmonic scheme. Again, the line at the beginning will fit on the 1 chord or the 3 chords. So it could be going. So, yeah. So okay, go. like that A in there, but they got. I like. You know what's cool? Like sometimes I take these lines, and I'll just like make my little alterations of what I would like to, like to hear. So it's cool. Like I like the A natural at the end of that instead of the B flat. So and who say you can't do that? All right. All right. So it has a similar scheme again as the at the beginning of the fit over the 1 or the 3 chord, although the recording has a 3 chord. The 6 again has been altered with a 5/2. West plays 2 alterations on the on that F on that A7, and you can hear it, the flat 9 and the flat 13 auto. Yeah, flat 13 auto. And then on the G7 it has the sharp 9. Like that, okay? So that's cool. Example, that was example 2-4. Now let's go to example 2-5. Example 2-5 happens later in the same West solo. I believe the analysis is up to you. Oh, I'll leave the analysis up to you. Okay, so he has this. This is a little different. Starts on the same 2 notes, but this time he go, and he has. I don't like how that ends, so I changed it, and I'll change it to this. Oh, I'll use the same ending as. I like that one better. So, and if I do something like that, I'll write it. I'll write the new way down, so I'm like adding, stuff to my own vocabulary. So I'll say example 2-5, and I'll write it out. It starts on an E in the key of C. Write it out. C, E, goes down to B, C natural, to C sharp, to A, E, G. This is pretty much like an 8th note study. Let's see how this could work on a turnaround in a song. So we have. I usually go back to Misty. And go to line. I like that note. Let me write that down. F, A, C. Then B flat, A flat, G, F. I like that. I like that one better. I didn't like that other move, so change it to what I like. Okay, so if we analyze this, we have going up to the chromatically up to the third. So that's C, E minor 7, A7. Now the A7 doesn't have any altered notes. It has third, just, that's pretty simple. Then D minor 7 to G7. G7 has the sharp 9 and the flat 9, right? Just like that. So let's do it again. All right, so that's that. That's example 2.5. So then it goes to example 2.6, which is this. Same E minor 7. Now that's a Grant Green lick right there. He goes. And all this is diatonic except for on the what is that? The 6 chord. So what is that? Oh, that's just a B minor 7 flat 5 arpeggio. You see that? That's B minor 7 flat 5, or they call it a half diminished. Straight up half diminished on the G. On the C, so I hesitate on that. All right, that's nice. I like that one full, so I won't make any alteration on that. Let me see. Let me get another. Something with a turnaround. I like that. All right. And then this one, example 2.7, happens late in the same Grant Green solo. He does this. I like the way that. I like that. Right there. So over here he has, let me see, Okay. Grant Green outlines a dominant flat 9 chord on this. That's what he does. D, do, D. Or, yeah, that's it. Classic A7 flat 9. Got the third, flat 9 root, flat 7. And you could do that there too. See how they did? Same thing. So we have this time instead of doing that, kind of same. Yep, outlining those chords. How you could take one idea from just you seeing like this idea of the 7, the second one. So why don't we go? See how the other time we had, but why not this time? How you're incorporating all the ideas. So we have how could we right here. So we have taken from this down here. And then by working out, kind of like bringing your own little ideas in it, the lines will stick a lot better with you, okay? So Grant outlines the dominant, and we talked about that. And then the E flat or the D minor is a chromatic approach to the tone of the fifth of the G7. See how I went? And the F on the C major 7, which I don't play, is a chromatic tone to the neighbor. So, they have the original is. Something like that. All right, so that's it. And this is on page 63 of the book called The Cellular Approach by Randy Vincent. Okay, so we just did examples 1 to, I was rewriting something. I think I was doing this. Let me see. I don't know what I was trying to do on that. Oh. Nope. I'll do that. C sharp. Back to E. I do like D, C, A again. All right, D, C, A. All eighth notes, really. And that's it. All right, and then So I have, that's B natural to A flat, G, F to the third. And that's cool. That's it for the day, people. All right. So I have just like that. You could do that too. That's nice. Wow, so many combinations in those turnarounds that you should be thinking about. All right. And that'll be it for today until I come back tomorrow, page 84 of the cellular approach. Peace. Let me hit escape. Come back over here, hit end screen.